Our top story, at least 9 Palestinians are dead after Israeli forces carried out a raid in the Jenin refugee camp in the occupied West Bank. Fighting broke out after a large number of security officers entered from different directions in the early hours of the morning. The soldiers have now withdrawn. Tensions have recently risen in the occupied West Bank as the Israeli military continues what it describes as an anti-terrorism offensive. At least 29 Palestinians have been killed by Israeli forces in the West Bank so far this year, including militants and civilians. Arise chief correspondent John Cookson has been monitoring developments, and he joins us now from London for more. John, it's good to have you on Newsday. Thank you for your time. What's the latest you're hearing from Jenin?
Hi, ladies. Great to be on Newsday, as always. Well, as you say, Israeli forces are now withdrawn from Jenin. There are two versions of the story. The Israelis saying that Jenin is a hotbed of terrorism and they were hunting terrorists. And today's action was to foil a major attack on Israel. The Palestinians say, totally untrue. What happened was about 2:40 in the morning, commercial vehicles with Israeli special forces in them and bulldozers entered Jenin. The Palestinians thought they were under attack. They opened fire to protect their families and their homes, they say. And they also point out that the Israelis used tear gas in a children's ward at a local hospital. Among the dead, a 60-year-old elderly woman, and as you said in the intro, 29 Palestinians killed already this month, and 5 of those were children, and we can add a 60-year-old woman today who plainly, one would think had nothing to do with terrorist activity. So tensions high again in the region, and it's a pattern that we're seeing over and over again. And as long as there's a right-wing regime led by Benjamin Netanyahu, we're going to see far more attacks just like this, in this endless cycle of violence that's been going on for decades in Israel and the West Bank and Gaza.
All right, that's Arise Chief Correspondent John Cookson. Thank you so much for that update on that situation, and we look forward to being able to get more from you very soon.